Today we will talk about recession. So let us start with knowing that what do we mean by recession? Basically, if you search in Google, then Google says that it is a business cycle when economic activities decline. Also, it is a widespread drop in spending or the consumer, as we know that if consumer are the base level of an economic model, they provide the capital to the business, either small or large. So if the consumer will stop spending, then it will lead to a widespread economic and trade and industrial activities will be reduced. And as we know that it is already interlinked with GDP and the economic condition of a country, then also we can understand that the GDP will fall in minus, or the GDP will fall of a country if a recession starts. So what are the points of recession? So the first point is unemployment will rise, the purchasing by consumer fall, employment rate will be decrease, and the consumer purchase will be fall, and bankruptcy in business. The most of the business will be bankrupted due to their fall in purchasing. People will lose their home, and the students will not get a good job on the basis of their skill. As you can see in our present time, that everyone is not getting a skill based job. They are just the rate of unemployment is so high that everyone is taking any job they want. So let us now understand what are the effects of recession. So the first effect is decline in sales of the business, either small or big. The As we know that if purchasing will be less, then every economic sector will be affected by it. Less capital spending. If there will be no purchasing, then the capital spent by the businessman will be less, which will lead to a positive feedback loop. It leads to slow collection and bankruptcies of bank. The banks will can't survive, and they will be bankrupted. Now we know that recession is directly linked or indirectly interlinked with inflation. So let us understand what do we mean by inflation. The rate of increase in price over a given period of time. That it is directly related, we can understand, with demand and supply. If the demand will be in high priority and the production will be less, then it will lead to increase of price of that particular product or service, which will finally lead to the value of money, the decreasement of value of money. For example, the crisis of 2008, the Great Recession of 2007. In the Great Recession of 2007, it lasted about 18 months, which lead to 5.1% fall of the global GDP and an unemployment rise of peak 10%. After that, as you can see, the Federal Reserve Bank owes US one fifth of the debt. As in the graph, you can see it started from the $533 billion dollars, 9.3%, which led to January 22 19.7%, which was $6.099 trillion. Thank you.